Assalamu alaikum. This is Walid Mandur, a lecturer of English at Shehnaz College of Technology, and the first Google-certified trainer in Oman. In this short demo, I will walk you through how we can promote learner autonomy by adopting Google Suite for Education. Learner autonomy was defined by Henry Halleck in 1981 as the ability to take charge of one's own learning. Learner autonomy has been redefined later, by Holmes and others, in 1991, as to help learners come to assume greater control over their own learning. It is important to help them to become aware of and identify the strategies that they already use or could potentially use accordingly, providing learners with the right tools in order to become responsible for their learning is what we as educators should work on, especially in the 21st century. One way to help students with is through empowering them using G Suite for Education using technology. The giant company has added lots of educational features that match the 21st century skills, giving the learner the voice and the choice over learning. What is G Suite for Education exactly? G Suite for Education is simply defined as a set of apps that are designed with new intelligent features that make work easier and bring teachers and students together. Those applications are carefully created to meet the 21st century skills and promote learner autonomy, following the latest pedagogical frameworks and the digital citizenship rules set by the International Society of Using Technology in Education. Also, Google is complying with the Students' Protection Pledge and other agreements. Looking at the basic 21st century skills, critical thinking, collaboration, communication and creativity, the company constantly connects with educators worldwide in order to meet their needs by providing simple but powerful educational tools which empower both the teacher and the learner. G Suite for Education is driven by a number of pedagogical frameworks to meet different learning styles and create autonomous learning environment. One of the latest pedagogical frameworks in the educational field that shapes Google Tools for Education is the SAM model, presented by Dr. Ruben Puentadora in the year 2013. Based on Bloom's taxonomy, Dr. Puentadora suggests 4 different stages to reach higher levels of 21st century skills. First, the teacher uses technology as merely substitution to the old form of teaching material, like asking students to type an essay on a computer instead of writing it by hand. However, students can be directed to enhance their experience of using technology if they are using tools of checking grammar, spelling, curating different sources, etc. And there are many tools Google has been enhancing students' experience with. See the ones made for special needs, for example. Thirdly, the teacher may guide his students to transform their assignment the way they like it, with significant task redesign, like sharing it with their peers and have it evaluated. Still, there is a higher stage of transformation. Students are empowered with more transforming tools that showcase their learning in any form they appeal, as videos, blogs, or even sites, a creation of new tasks, previously inconceivable. Another framework, which is also based on Bloom's taxonomy, is the HEAT. It is about using technology to develop higher-order questioning and learner engagement through real-world connections. Therefore, we, educators, are able to give our learners the responsibility over their learning with relevant edtech tools that develop higher levels of thinking and engagement at the same time. That's how the digital citizen is perceived. See Student Standards, 2016, by the International Society for Technology in Education. Now, let's see some examples of Google Tools for Education and how we can use them to promote learner autonomy. YouTube is one of the best tools to empower students with responsibility on picking what suits them to learn from. There are lots of educational videos and conferences, like TED conferences, which stand as rich resources for learners who become mostly visual nowadays. Teachers may suggest a number of relevant videos or playlists to flip his classroom with. He may ask his students to showcase links or pictures of other resources of their choice, using Google Sheets. That works seamlessly. in real time on any device. Students may choose to reach their voices via YouTube by creating videos right within YouTube. By the way, all distracting ads are blocked under the educational license. There is also Google+, an open source of communities made for professional learning networks. Business students, for instance, are able to connect to groups of professionals worldwide. The true educator should open his learner's eyes to the world of resources other than he himself. However, the teacher may ask his students to showcase some of what they have cultivated through that experience. Google Classroom can change not only students in your educational institution, but also the entire society. Educators can enable the feature of letting any person join his class online by a code that can be sent by email or even WhatsApp, Twitter, etc. Taking the responsibility of changing one's life is definitely great. New students able to access to the courses at any mobile device. Another important tool that made exclusively available for education is Google Play for Education. Any educational institution is able to purchase and push mobile apps, books and others, all made for educational use only. Many of those resources are made for free. Students can get involved in the process and suggest what they see suitable for them. A fifth way to promote learner autonomy is by showing students how to conduct an advanced search that tailors their needs and become responsible for possible results. Another wonderful tool presented by Google that I personally believe it suits the autonomous learner to the ground is called Google Scholar. Students are able to search between academic articles, cite, and save his searches to his own Google account. He or she can add an alert when there is a new research published on the topic of his interest. Notifications will be sent to his smartphone. Awesome. Empowering students like creating a personal site or a blog would give ownership to the learners. They are totally free to showcase their reflections on what they have learned so far. They comment on each other's blog posts, get engaged with higher orders of thinking. There are many tools for special needs developed by Google. Enabling learners to take responsibility over what they learn is not confined on normal ones. Those who can't type on Google Docs can simply dictate with their voice, and the machine can transform it to written words. For dyslexic learners or those who hate reading, are able to use a Chrome extension like Redline. It will help them focus on what they are actually reading and conceal the rest of the text. By the way, this voice you are listening to is not my voice. It's an automated machine voice. I just feel lazy to record this demo. There are many other Google apps that are made available for all learners. I hope you find G Suite for Education empowering both the learner and the teacher. Thank you.